is we want to actually go ahead and calculate the proportion of females in our sample. So first of all, we'll insert a worksheet, and we'll copy over the gender column from our original data. So I'll click on this column and right click and hit copy. Go back over here and paste this column in. Now, let me go ahead and relabel this as gender data. So that sheet is descriptive and lets us know what is in that worksheet. So now you see we have all of the genders listed here. Now the easy way to get a count of how many males and females we have is to just sort it and count down the list. But Excel has a lot of tools built in that are useful if you once you know how to use them. And what we want to do is we want to create this table then, the gender and the frequency for both females and males. Always put the ladies first here, and let's see. When we look at the females, we can, like I said, we could count them by hand. But if we hit count if, and then in parentheses we select the range here. I use shift and then control all at the same time, and then down arrow to select all of the data. And there's a lot of little shortcut keys that help, but holding shift and control and using your arrow keys will help you select. And then we want to tell it what the criteria is. And I'm going to put in quotes equals capital F and then end quotes and then parentheses, and I'll end it there. So we had 40 females, and then equals count if parentheses, again the same for the males, comma, and then equals male, enter. So now we have, you see we add those together, we have 73 total. That's what we had expected. And you see if I select both of these, and down here at the bottom it tells me actually the average, the count, the sum. It gives me some neat little things, and so Excel has a lot of these things built in. Now we want to calculate the proportion of females in our sample. So we'll say this is the sample proportion of females. And this is going to equal the number of females, 40, divided by the number of males, or not the number of males, the total number in our sample, 73. So we have 50.5479, and I'm going to click on this percentage symbol up here to put it in percent style and add a decimal place. So we have 54.8%. Now a useful tool to look at proportions is of course the pie chart, and if you want to add one, it's not a bad way to visualize some of this data. So I'll select this and I'll click insert pie, 2D pie, and we have a pie chart, and I'll add some data labels and format the data labels to where we have percentages, and you can change the number around, and I'll do percentages rather than actual values. And I'll add the series names as well and hit OK. Oh, not series names, I want the category name. Keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Format data labels. And I click category name, hit close, and we have males and females labeled there. So we really don't even need this little box, the label. I can resize this some if I want to get a better picture. And that gives us a nice little chart there. As always, going off on a tangent here.